Hi everyone, I'm Rachel from Rachel Tutors Online, and today I'm going to be teaching you some of the ways to address someone in American English. Some of these ways will be used for formal settings, and some of these ways will be used for informal settings. First, I'm going to start by explaining how to address someone you don't know. For example, let's say you are standing in line and you are waiting to pay for your groceries. Someone is in front of you and doesn't realize that they are next in line. If you want to address that person, and that person is a man, you could say, "Sir. Sir, it's your turn." If the person is a young woman, you could address her as Miss. Miss, it's your turn. If it's a woman and she's an older woman, instead of saying Miss, you could use the word ma'am. Ma'am, it's your turn. Now, in formal settings, such as when you are at work and you are working with someone you don't know very well, there are a few other options you have. You could use the word Mr. to address a man. It doesn't matter if he is married or unmarried. Mr. is used universally for men. So you would use the word Mr. plus that person's last name. For example, "Hi, Mr. Smith." With women, it's a little more complicated. There are 3 different ways you can address a woman. You could use the word Mrs. if the woman is married and is using her husband's last name. For example, "Hi, Mrs. Smith." You could use the word Miss if the woman is unmarried. For example, "Hi, Miss Johnson." The word Ms. is used for both married and unmarried women. We use it for married women who have kept their maiden name, who have not changed their last name. For example, "Hi, Ms. Clarkson." We can also use it for unmarried women if we want to be a little more polite than saying Miss, or if the woman is a little bit older. That's when we would use Ms. for an unmarried woman. You can also use Ms. if you're not sure whether or not the woman is married. So if you're not sure, it's always safe to say Ms. Now let's talk about teachers. If you are in school and you want to know how to refer to your teacher, one of the easiest ways to refer to the teacher is using Mr., Mrs., Ms., or Miss before the teacher's last name. If you are at the university level, if you are in college, instead of using one of those 4 words, you could use the word professor in front of the last name, such as saying Professor Johnson. A lot of times when students are in university, they will actually just shorten that to saying professor by itself, and that is still completely okay. So you could say Professor Johnson, or you could just say professor. In informal settings, such as if you have an English teacher a lot of the time, or if children are in school with teachers, you can often say Mr., Ms., or Miss, plus the teacher's first name. This makes it a little more personal, a little less formal. So for example, instead of saying Miss Johnson, you could say Miss Kelly. Again, it depends on if the woman is married or unmarried. That's how you'll decide which title to use. Now, let's say you are at a party and you have to address a group of people. If this party is a formal party, maybe it's a work party, you could address everyone by saying ladies and gentlemen. This is a formal way of addressing a group. If, however, you are with a group of friends and you need to address the group, you could simply say, "Hey guys." This is very common in American English. You could also say, "Hey everyone." Those are two ways you can address a group informally. And then we have ways to address friends. Of course, you are always welcome to address a friend using that friend's first name. So if we used my name, it would be, "Hey Rachel." There are some other ways we can address friends too. If a girl is addressing another girl, it's very common to say, "Hey girl." And if a boy is addressing another boy, it's very common to say something like, "What's up, dude?" or "How's it going, bro?" Again, these phrases are used between girls and between guys. You wouldn't necessarily hear a girl calling a guy bro, or a guy calling a girl girl. So I just wanted to make that note. And finally, we have ways to address a significant other. It could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or it could be a husband or wife. There are a few things you could say. One very common word is "bae," which stands for before anyone else. Some words that are very similar to this are the words babe and baby. We also have words that are a little more cutesy, such as honey or sweetie. And I know this is very common in British English. It is actually becoming more common in American English to refer to a significant other as love. For example, "Hey love," or "Love, would you mind getting that for me?" I hope you enjoyed this video and learned some new ways to address someone in American English. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like. And if you would like to be informed of future videos that are to help you with your American English, then please click the subscribe button so you don't miss my next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.